Hello friends, good day to you all. This is Steven and I'm your friend, and it's been a little while since I've made a video. I'm off work today, so I'm here in the backyard with a little bit of fall foliage going on there. But I wanted to come on and make a video because, as you all know, in the OnPassive world there's a lot that's going on, a lot of excitement, a lot of anticipation, a lot of motivated and inspired people. And I just got off a call that I have with my team in Africa. We do like a Q&A session every Monday, and it's very informal. There's not a presentation, just an informal meeting where we try to get on to answer questions that OnPassive co-founders as well as new people might have regarding our company, and also offer clarification to them. And one of the things that I said on the call was that last week on our meeting with Ash, where we have our weekly Thursday meeting, and while I was on the call, and I'm sure this has happened to not just me but a lot of you guys who are probably watching this, that at one point in time I felt such an overwhelming feeling of like family, that the people that I was viewing on the screen, our Ash, our awesome CEO, the leadership council members, I don't want to start calling names or get into trouble doing that because you'll miss people out, but just all the people there was an overwhelming feeling of family, that I was home, that I was now a part of something that just wasn't about networking, business, making money, but that I was a part of a family, a part of a like-minded group of people who were coming from a place of heart. And we all know how huge the heart of our co-founder CEO is. And I know Marty made mention of it about that horse secretariat that I've done a video on as well, about his heart being twice as big as a normal horse. And I truly believe that of our CEO Ash, that his heart is twice as big as most of the people that we come in contact with. So I'm just here grateful to be a part of our company. And as we're talking on our meeting today, people were asking how can they share OnPassive with other people? How can we pass this feeling on to others? And my response was, I believe it does have some responsibility on our part, that we have to first get that feeling in our hearts ourselves through exposure. We need to be on the meetings, be on the calls, like Ash was talking to us on the meeting last week. We are co-founders. We are in a privileged position. We need to take more initiative in being involved in what we are part of. And I know in saying that a lot of people are involved in other businesses. We have other things to do. And OnPassive has not yet launched. And I know that's one of the things that our detractors and naysayers use against us all the time, that we are not yet launched. We keep saying that we're going to launch. When is it going to launch? We have nothing to show and all that sort of stuff. And I'm here to tell those people that they know nothing of which they speak, because we have a lot to show. We have over almost 280,000 members, GoFunding members to show. We have our GoFounder back office, which is a product of OnPassive, to show, and the 100 and odd links that we have to share with people, the different tools that we have available to us with our GoFounder back office. We have a movement of people. We have these videos that people have been doing. Shout out to Don Anthony and Art and all these people, the first 10 people who have won or gained access to the promotion that Ash has to drive traffic, and I've already seen amazing results. So that's something to show. So the people who ask that question, I just direct them to to themselves, right back to themselves. What are you doing to educate yourself about what you're a part of? What are you doing on a, not even saying a daily basis, but a consistent basis to invest time to really acknowledge what we have in front of us and what we're a part of? Because it really does start with ourselves. So that was my admonition to my fellow members on the call today. But of course, we also know that we do have our leadership council members, we do have fellow co-founders who are more than willing and able to assist in whatever way that we can. Case in point, Michael Williams from AIM Canada, he's not on my team, but he was on that call. I reached out to him and he was willing to be a part of my WhatsApp group. He's willing to come on out of his busy schedule on a weekly basis on Mondays to be a part of what we're doing to help educate our members about OnPassive and help to answer any questions that we may have. So that is what I was saying about the family atmosphere that we have created with OnPassive, starting from our CEO, that we do not, for the most part, think of teams. We think of one united front. And another thing I want to say too is that I've been approached by people that I've known in other businesses, encouraging me or inviting me to be a part of what they're doing. And in fact, I had such a call last night. A friend of mine wanted me to be a part of actual 2 businesses that he was very excited about, that he's making money with, and he was actually willing to pay for me to get involved. And I told him that he could use that money elsewhere, because I cannot, in all honesty, promote anything outside of OnPassive. Based on what I know, based on what I've been involved in the past, and based on what I know the direction that OnPassive is going, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. And that's what I told him. I told him, even if I was to take you up on your offer, my heart would not be in it. My heart is in OnPassive, and that's where it's going to stay for the rest of my existence here on planet Earth in terms of a business. So I am currently involved in other things that I'm excited about as well, and I'm not planning on leaving those other opportunities. But in terms of promoting, in terms of sharing, in terms of getting people involved, OnPassive is it. Period. End of story. So I just wanted to get on here and just really shout out to all our GoFundMe members who are plugged in, who are involved and are doing great work. I will mention one name, Marina Favit in South Africa. Man, that lady is phenomenal, and I'm sure there are numerous persons that like her. But again, it's not somebody I know personally, but we have connected on social media, and she's just doing a phenomenal job. And she has been acknowledged by Ash and other GoFundMe members as well for the awesome work that she's doing. And she's just a shining example of the heart that OnPassive has. People are volunteering to do this. Nobody is getting paid. Nobody has made a dime with OnPassive. But yet still we have people whose heart is solely and fully invested in the company of OnPassive and what Ash and his team in India has created. So I'm really excited about what we're doing, about where we're going, and it brings me to tears a lot of times when I think about it. And I've mentioned this to Ash on private message on Facebook, that a lot of times I listen to him, he just brings tears to my eyes, and it's tears of joy and appreciation for what he's doing, and tears of gratitude because of the hope that he's instilled in so many people's lives, and we haven't yet gotten started. Can you imagine what it will be? And I did have a little challenge for my team today. I told them we need to start writing down, making a list of the things that we'll be doing with the money that we'll be earning with OnPassive as we launch to the world. Because one of the things I mentioned as well, that when you hear Ash talk a lot of times, he doesn't address the money so much that we as GoFunders will be making, because as he loves to say, it's a done deal. But I hear him talk a lot about what we can and will be doing with the excess money that we're making, the impact that we can have on different people all over the world. And I know that's something that's near and dear to a lot of GoFunders' hearts. It's near and dear to my heart, and I'm taking up that challenge myself in making a list of the things that I'll be doing for family, close friends and family, but the extended world family. And I know Africa is a place that I will be visiting on a regular basis. We had a guy on my team from Namibia, and he was sharing about Namibia, about the desert meeting the sea, the only place in the world that happens. The Namib Desert, one of, if not the oldest desert in the world. And when I hear things like that, I get inspired. My juices begin to flow, because I'm a traveler. I love to travel. I love to experience the world firsthand. And I've done that in the past, but not to the extent that I will be doing so with OnPassive. So again, all kudos goes to Mr. Ash Mafara and his team in India and what they are accomplishing. And kudos to all you fellow GoFunders who are out there doing what we're doing. Of course, we know that, and this is also something I would mention, that what we're doing in sharing and inviting people is not something that we have to do. We all know that OnPassive is created to generate traffic for us, which has been happening for those guys who won the videos, that they're seeing their views just skyrocketing. So we know that traffic is not an issue with OnPassive. But just to be able to share with people that you care about and have them become a part of what we are already a part of in being GoFunders, that's priceless. That's a gift that keeps on giving. So that is why we do it, not because we have to, but because we want to. So in closing, thank you, Ash Mafara. Thank you, team in India. Thank you, Leadership Council. Thank you, my fellow GoFunders, for the community, the worldwide global community that we have created. And it will be huge, epic, amazing when the world is introduced to this unicorn company that we all so dearly love. Stephen, see you all on the top.